Yeah, I'm Daniel Richardson, and we purchased this place with my family in 2017, and Zach and I have known each other since 2002. Coming in and just doing some rotational grazing and some other techniques and perennializing and just breaking it up into different systems that are better utilized at different times of the year. Just seeing the changes that we've made with fencing and animals and just managing has been really stark. And taking the hayfield and turning it into our hugels has been a really easy transition because of the network of the soil lens is already intact, and we did very little disturbance. The functionality of transitioning from a really productive hayfield into hemp production on a long-term scale has been really a fun project. Soil lens would be just the native soil that's already existing. So layering the spent straw and the wood chips, and then just uphill from that bed, you just take the topsoil and you add it to the carbon that's already there. So you're creating a low spot that pacifies the water, and then you're creating a higher spot where you're actually planting, and then you're softening those edges with carbon so that the water, when it comes in, it pacifies and it seeps through. And the goal is to get all those roots down through all that into that water layer, so that, you know, by the time the cannabis or the hemp is finishing, their roots are so down deep into all of that energy that they're just really able to utilize the end of the year sun. And so that's why the planting in the hugels is so great.
Once we got them into the hugel mounds, they took a life of their own, and one of the biggest benefits that I noticed about that was our ability to dry farm them for 2 months during flowering. We found that by turning off the water right around Labor Day and letting them go for 2 months, we were amazed by not only the size of some of them, but the nose that came out was amazing.
Our soil makeup is introducing whatever we can to create as much biodiversity in there as possible. Lots of just potatoes, you know, garlic, just whatever we can get growing to break that soil up. And it's essentially, you know, we would eat it, but we only eat maybe 5% of it. The rest of it's just planted so that the insects in the soil can eat it. And we're finding that there's really no bad plants or bad bugs in there. And if you just trust in it, you just trust that everything's going to take care of itself, it really will. Just starting a bunch of projects essentially, and then tending to them is kind of what we do. So it's been a great journey of learning about the land. Just so blessed to have a canvas like this with so many opportunities to play with. And so, yeah.